this game, we call it the journey to victory. Nabil, Kavitha, Krinath and I have formulated this game based on the subject of cross-boundary literacy. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Zairulfikri Zalani. My metric number is 257185. Today in this video, Nabil, Kavitha, Krinath and me, myself, is going to explain to you on a board game we have innovated, that we have created from scratch, that is the journey to victory. So basically, what is this the journey to victory is all about? So let me briefly explain to you. This game is a puzzle, and this puzzle is based on the challenges, and the challenges is based on the questions we built based on the subject of cross-boundary literacy. So I think it is better for my friend Kavitha to explain the instruction of this game.
Hi everyone, this is Kavitha and my metric number is 254795. I'm so excited today that we're going to play a game which is entitled The Journey to Victory. It sounds interesting and it is knowledgeable. Okay, so I'm going to discuss about the instructions of the game. In this game, there are two teams and each team consists of 3 persons. So total 6 persons, and each team will be provided with a dice which is contains of 3 colors, which is red, blue and green. The purpose of this dice colors is to pick up the questions from the box, which is same consists of color red, blue and green. Okay, when the game starts, both of the teams will throw the dice. Once they throw the dice, there will be a colors in the dice. So in case they have a red color of dice, they should pick up the red color questions from the box. So once they pick up the color of papers from the box, they have to answer it, because each color of paper consists of each level of questions. So once you receive red color questions, they have to answer it correctly, and once they answer it correctly, they will be provided with a puzzle and they have to match the puzzle. So once the first participant is done with the questions, it will be followed up by second and third. So whichever team finish to combine the puzzles, they are the winners. So please do enjoy the game. Thank you.
And then my friends Nabil demonstrate on how to play the game efficiently in real life.
few moments later.
And my friend Krinath explained in detail what is the implication of this game to the players and to the general public as a whole.
I'm going to explain about the implication of playing this board game. Okay, through our board game, one person can improve their cognitive skills of a person because this game contains many themes and topics that require critical and creative thinking to a person complete or to attain victory in this game. Okay, the second implication is this game need a high amount of hand and eye coordination, where it's really need a high amount of hand movement, which can really be a good type of light face exercise. That means when you're playing this game, you need your concentration by just using the both sense, which is your eyes, and you need to coordinate your hands, keep coordinating your hands. Okay, so where this can be a light phase of exercise, by playing this game you can get a light phase of exercise because your hand is keep moving. Okay, the third is this game can create the social movement or social awareness regarding the current hot topics that have the connectivity with cross boundary literacy. Okay, it's like this game create a social movement or social awareness regarding the hot topics. Maybe that can be related to our subjects, or maybe that can be like out of our subjects, but we can learn something new and something like useful for our life through this game. Okay, the fourth is the game can trigger an antisocial person to become a friendly person that can tolerate and accept the opinions from others without any arguments. It's like, for example, if you notice in our class, some of the students need to, some of the students like antisocial, and they won't communicate and tolerate with their friends in maybe if we are going outing or we are in the class session, we are having a group discussion, they are just be a silent partner and they won't contribute any ideas to them because they feel shy, and from small to now they grew up in that way where they are antisocial and something like that. So through our game we want to break that ethics, we want to break that antisocial person to get into a social person, to into a social group, and tolerate and communicate with their friends like normal, like they communicate and they interact with their family, and we want them to communicate and interact same as that with their friends through this game. Okay, the fifth is this game can boost up self-esteem of a person because he or she who play this game need to overcome high challenges to attain victory. That means in this game we have arranged and we have arranged and we have discovered many challenges, many challenges, quite interesting challenges actually. You need to, for example, if you want to move forward or if you want to gain victory, you need to complete and you need to overcome these challenges or these obstacles to attain victory. So that's why this can boost up your self-esteem of a person, because mostly if a person if a person demotivated and if a person who demotivated and they have a low self-esteem and they are not brave enough to overcome challenges, through our game we can do that actually. Okay, through the game we can do that actually. Okay, and the next point is, nowadays the term unity among multiracial people are being encouraged by our government and many parties. So from our game we want to have the government to support the idea of unity among multiracial. For example, in our class we have Indians, we have Malay, no Chinese actually. We have only got Indians and got Malays. Okay, so through this game, for example, our board game is being playing by four individuals, and maybe two of them are Indians and two of them are Malays. So this can create a unity between them. So by this game, we can know, we can we can get to know each other culture in more deep. We can like tolerate and accept their culture differences with our culture differences. We can like just merge ourselves with other culture, through this game. Okay, so the next implication is that this game can be a stress reliever for many, especially student, because the life of student is always busy with different type of tasks. Okay, like in our class there are many students, not only in our class, overall the students, like overall there are many students who have, in the U life, they need to participate in their club activities, they need to participate in their organization activities, and they need to participate in their classroom activities, and many, they need to submit assignments, they need to do group projects, and many. So like for example, through this idea of our board game, we can actually we can actually make this board game as a stress reliever for the student who are really busy with their task, for the daily task. Yeah, because the student life is like, it's hectic life, it's like a hectic life. They are full with assignments, and they are full with many other things actually. Some of you are even holding like a lot of position in your club, as a president, as a deputy president, and like there are many tasks to do. So some of us do not have time to spend for ourselves actually. We don't have time to spend, time with ourselves, for ourselves, like exercising and maybe enjoy the nature. But through this game, we want to make the students mind a little bit clear, and like a little bit, like we want to reduce the stress of student, and we want to make the students mind to be peace and to be clear actually. Okay, and next implication would be, this game can increase a person's communicative skill, because he or she who playing this game need to interact with the group members to solve the upcoming challenges in order to gain victory. That means maybe some of you in our class have difficulties in Malay language, and some of you even have difficulties in English language. Okay, so by this game, one need to interact and communicate with another person, to solve the puzzles in this game, so by the communicating, you can actually increase your ability, in this English language, and maybe in the Malay language as well. Okay, English language and Malay language as well. So this can actually improve your communicative skills actually. Okay, and the last is, this game will increase your concentration. You can increase your concentration skills actually. Okay, for example, concentration is becoming a problem for many people in their daily life. So with our game, we can ensure that our game need a great deal of attention and patience in order to get conclusion. This game can develop the concentration of a person when he doing any task in his life. It's like, how to say, many of us have a concentration problem. For example, if we're sitting in a classroom, okay, for the first 1 hour we will concentrate to what lecturer say, and what are the points he giving, what are the knowledge he giving. We will take all the knowledge into ourselves. But after the 1 hour, we will start to feel boring, and we will start to think out of the classroom. We will think about the food that we eat yesterday, we will think about the date, and we will think about the outing that we go with our friends yesterday. So like lot of thinking will come into our mind, so we cannot keep focusing on a thing, and we cannot concentrate on a thing. So that's what I'm saying is, by our board game, we can increase the concentration skill of a person. We can increase the concentration skill of a person actually, because in order to gain victory in a game, one person need to focus, need to give their 100% concentration, and need to put their focus on this game to gain victory actually. Okay, and I also want to highlight another thing. This game can ensure the brain region that are responsible for memory formation, spatial orientation, and strategic planning to work in excellent level. Okay, you know our brain have several parts. For example, some part of our brain can interpret data. Some part of our brain can give solution for problems, and like our brain, although our brain is just a one thing, just a one big entity, but in our brain there are got a lot of branches who work separately to give solution and to overcome problem in our life. Okay, so by this game, our brain regions that are responsible for memory formation, spatial orientation, and strategic planning can work really in excellent way because you need to use your brain and you need to think really hard to solve our puzzle in order to gain victory. Okay, so these are the few implications that I want to highlight when you play our game. These are the implications that will you receive and that will get, because all our implication we because through our game all our implication, not a good, not a bad implication, actually all is a good implication, all is a good implication. So I'm telling that through our board game, you can first relieve your stress, and you can increase your memory power, you can increase your concentration power, all like it's like a package when you play our game. Okay, so that's all for the implication part. Thank you so much.
So, in conclusion, this game, we think this game is suitable for everyone, especially for the secondary school students and the primary school students, and for university students in enhancing their knowledge on culture. So I hope this game will enhance learning while playing, and like Milo saying, play more, learn more. So thank you. Bye bye.